This year I've been putting on a series where I try to find the origins to some obscure and unsettling images from throughout the history of the internet. While creating this series, it led me to rediscover a ton of disturbing videos from over the years that haven't really been covered too much on YouTube, and I decided to put a collection of these together and find the interesting origins to where they come from. These videos are from all time periods and all corners of the internet, with some of them scaring me pretty bad as a kid, and maybe even used to scare you as well. Our first entry is one that really influenced me to make this video. Back in the 2000s, there was a pretty prominent trend of creepy or cursed commercials for popular brands and businesses. These were typically created by different advertising agencies that wanted to promote these brands through the new world of online video sharing, using the shock factor or eeriness of these ads to hopefully create virality. This would result in some pretty creepy ads that scared a ton of kids, including myself, that just wanted to watch something relating to a brand or a restaurant that they enjoyed on YouTube. The one example of this that stuck with me the most over the years is the Twisted Japanese McDonald's commercial. This was a video that was being spread a ton in the very early 2010s, consisting of 4 short Japanese McDonald's ads. In the first ad, we see a shot of a door before the handle starts to rapidly jiggle from the other side. The camera pans up and we see this lock slowly turn over. The door jolts open, only being stopped by the top lock, and a yellow glove caresses the door before this horrifying jingle plays. The second ad consists of a ringing home phone that's answered by a young woman. After picking up, no one speaks on the other end, and the woman opens her window where we can then see a man dressed as Ronald McDonald holding a phone and staring. That same jingle then plays again. The third ad consists of a panning shot of the same young woman's room as she's talking to someone on the phone. A few seconds go by before the camera pans down and we can see the man dressed as Ronald McDonald laying completely still under her bed. The jingle then plays again. The fourth and final ad is the shortest, and I'm just going to show you guys this one flat out. Okay, so now imagine being 8-year-old me and watching this video. Every time my family mentioned eating at McDonald's after I saw this, my stomach would completely drop. The ad where Ronald is posted up on the phone outside the girl's window is for sure the scariest clip. The other 3 are somewhat kinda goofy, but this is genuinely a disturbing shot. So where did this video come from? Was it actually an ad for McDonald's that aired on TV? First, I thought it was important to mention that I translated the creepy jingle that plays in all 4 ads, and it supposedly says, "Always there, McDonald's." So do with that information as you will. Just doing some basic searches, I was able to find several different news articles from the late 2000s and early 2010s that gave me varying sources of information. I mean, a lot of these articles couldn't even agree on whether the video is a real advertisement or not. Thankfully, one of these articles linked a YouTube channel that hosted the original upload of the video. The original upload was from June 2008 and uploaded by a channel titled Kickshin. Kickshin has a few different original videos where they parody popular media mascots similar to the creepy McDonald's video. The channel's featured video is a channel trailer where we can actually see the same Ronald McDonald doing a ton of other activities. This trailer's title translates to Kaka Fukaka Movie Collection 2006 to 2007. It seems like a collection of skits made for a film that was uploaded in smaller clips to their YouTube channel in the late 2000s, with the creepy McDonald's ad being a part of this skit collection. So no, this was not a real McDonald's ad, it was just a creepy parody made by some Japanese guys. Kickshin hasn't been active in years now, and you can rest easy knowing that Ronald isn't going to be outside your window tonight. If you enjoyed watching various different scary video compilations from the mid to late 2010s on YouTube, then there's a very good chance that you've seen this video.
Reverse.
This 3-minute video was popularized by a 2017 upload to YouTube titled "Saudi Arabia Police Encounter a Real Witch." The video consists mostly of what I just showed, with the alleged police car approaching a woman with dark hair and a white dress. The woman hobbles towards the men for about a minute and a half while the men shout things at her. Then the woman lets out a loud shriek before the men finally speed off. The video was uploaded by a channel called Horror Galore, and while they have a couple dozen other paranormal sighting videos on their channel, none of them are even close in popularity to the Saudi Arabia witch video. Horror Galore's post isn't the original upload, however, as I was able to find a video from December 2014 titled "Real Ghost Running on the Forest Road," and this seems to be the oldest upload of the video on YouTube. Just looking up different variations of the video's title, I found dozens of smaller re-uploads from late 2014 to early 2015 that state the video was actually from different countries all throughout West Asia. So where did this video actually come from? While a ton of different re-uploads and even news articles jumble the origins of the country the video originates from, it's safe to say that the video comes from an Arabic country, as many commenters pointed out that the language the scared men are speaking is Arabic. One important thing to note is if this video truly originates in Saudi Arabia, then that potentially makes the video illegal, as I've come to discover Saudi Arabia and several other Arab countries completely outlawed witchcraft, and you could even be arrested for creating a prank video such as this one. They take it so seriously that there's even a government-formed anti-witchcraft unit in Saudi Arabia that makes several hundred arrests per year. Searching deeper, I was able to find this Reddit thread from 10 years ago from a user also questioning the origins of the video. A comment left by user ScullyXHead states, "I'm from Saudi Arabia and this video was very popular a long time ago. To this day, honestly no one knows if the video is fake or not, but I specifically remember everyone going crazy over the fact that whatever is in the video, it doesn't have a shadow." That YouTube upload he showed wasn't the original, as the video wasn't shared on YouTube originally. It was shared just like most of the stuff here in the Middle East, on WhatsApp. A few other comments on this thread stated that the woman could potentially be a mentally ill Bedouin person. The Bedouin are a nomadic Arab group of people who live in the deserts of the Middle East, which would explain the desert setting in the video, the clothes the woman wears, and even the way that she acts. I decided to look back at some of the news articles relating to the video, and all of them state different backgrounds and origins, with most of them saying it was just a prank video. This doesn't make much sense because, like I mentioned, even making a prank video like this in Saudi Arabia could lead to punishment by the law. That's pretty much where my search came to a halt, unfortunately. If this video really did originate on WhatsApp, that could make finding the origins to it so much harder. If you have any information or experiences from seeing the video back in the day, for sure let me know in the comments, as I'm genuinely stumped on this one. If you watched my first video in my series where I found the origins to some disturbing images, then you may remember that rat girl image that used to horrify me. Well, similar to the rat girl image, there was another animal-like girl that used to torment me from this time, but instead of just being a picture, it was a full video.
Mulai sudah mulai ditangkap sudah. Menaik ke lap nih kok. Kumingau dulu mut pas oleh. Sesuainya This one king lang nakapag ko na yun. Huh? Yeah.
Kon penutup, singkan penutup.
Ako na katakot ko na.
Video ko na kay.
Iyalah.
Ano to, buang kawin ini to? Pakpong. Ano to, buang kawin ini to? Pakpong. Ngaminaw na ang to eh.
Buku yang segituan donyo. Unhaid ka na yung
This video was first posted to YouTube in February of 2011 by the channel Chaebonk182 and has almost 2 million views. The video has no description and the title simply reads Kuyang Dayak. This was at the time where low quality absurdism reigned supreme on YouTube, and this was another video that I couldn't escape from as a kid. I've always wondered, what is the origin or purpose behind this video? What exactly is this creature in the cage? Looking into the original channel that posted it, we can see they only have 2 other videos that have no relation to the Kuyang Dayak video, and they haven't been active in over 14 years. So this channel just drops one of the eeriest videos I've ever seen with no context and then just disappears. I decided to look up what Kuyang Dayak even translates to, and it gave me some more insight. The Kuyang is a piece of Indonesian folklore present in the Dayak mythology. The Kuyang is a demon or witch that appears during nighttime in the form of a floating head and uses black magic to prey specifically on pregnant women. So, the video is an alleged Kuyang sighting, I'm assuming. This would make sense as one of the 2 other videos posted to the Chaebonk182 account consists of an Indonesian news segment. However, given the context to what a Kuyang is, it still doesn't explain why it would appear on the body of an animal in this video, or why it's in a cage with a bunch of men filming it. At first glance, I thought that the head was just a prop or a mask, but the way that the head moves and looks around makes me think that this is someone's actual head. This led me down a rabbit hole of searching many different variations of keywords, such as human head on animal in cage, or Indonesian cage animal with human head, and I eventually came across these photos. This is a performer from Pakistan named Murad Ali. Ali is infamous for his strange performances at zoos in Pakistan, where he dons makeup and sits with his head fixed on the end of a fox. I strongly believe that Kuyang Dayak is a video of someone replicating Ali's performance. The animal's body and the uncanny appearance of the head seem to be the same, and the surface of which they are displayed on even seems to be the same traditional furniture piece. It would make sense if Chaebonk182 posted the performance and just claimed it to be a Kuyang, as they do have some similarities. Either way, the video is a perfect example of no context, creepy absurdism on the early days of the internet.
So if you were like me and fell victim to many different screamer videos as a kid in the late 2000s, there's a pretty good chance you've seen the Amazing Dancer Screamer video. This is a video first uploaded to YouTube in March 2010 by a channel titled BavK. The video is only 20 seconds long, consisting of a hallway shot with a TV displaying static on the right side of the screen. A little girl walks in from the door at the end of the hallway and begins slowly dancing as piano music plays in the background. After about 15 seconds, the girl disappears into another room, right before a loud jump scare occurs of this horrifying demon girl. It was pretty much impossible to avoid this screamer in the very early 2010s, as the video was spread incredibly fast during the peak of bait and switch jump scares and screamer videos. The video also does a pretty good job of luring you in, as the way the girl dances to the piano, mixed with the TV static just off the right, keeps you completely focused before succumbing to the jump scare. I also think it's funny that a lot of people in the comment section agree with this sentiment, claiming it's one of the other screamers from this era that still holds up to this day. So, where did this video come from? Looking into the BavK channel that posted it, there seems to be no further clues, as this was their last ever upload. I noticed they had a Twitter displayed in the channel's description, but reaching out to them would probably be pointless as they haven't been active since 2014. I discovered that there was one earlier upload of this screamer on YouTube to a channel called Short AVI sometime in 2008. But this upload has since been deleted and short AVI hasn't even been active in over 14 years. Throwing out some further searches for it on the internet, I was able to find a TobyPasta story that is associated with the video. So this TobyPasta actually gives the origins to the scream used in the video. This scream is from a stock audio library and is called Scream 7, Woman, 3 Screams, Exterior Close Perspective. The TobyPasta story states that the two girls in the video are a mother and daughter filming a commercial for a ballet club in Arkansas. The story gives a ton of random information such as the static TV being unintentional, the video taking 5 separate takes to create, and the fact that the mother was burned in the shower while trying to take off the makeup. Everything in this TobyPasta is not backed by any evidence, and even searching for the names that it gives us for the two girls, nothing really comes up on the internet. While it is just a ton of random baseless claims, it's still strange that the creator of the TobyPasta perfectly sourced the origins to the scream used in the video. The fact that it could be a commercial isn't too far-fetched either, as there were a lot of similar fake commercial screamers from this time, such as the infamous Kayfie screamer. Unfortunately, that's where the search ends, but if anyone has any information on the origins or their own personal experiences with seeing it, make sure to leave a comment.
Our last entry is another big reason why I wanted to make this video, and it's arguably the most seen thing that we'll be covering, as the original upload has over 5.5 million views. The original upload, titled Real Demons Caught on Tape, is from January 2009 by a channel called Chester Tyler 714. The video consists of a pretty well shot first person perspective, walking through a home as these gray hands start to form out of the walls and ceiling. The protagonist is breathing heavily and fumbling around with his flashlight as he navigates the home, before a jump scare of a gray face occurs and the video ends. The video's comments are full of people reminiscing about how it traumatized them when they were kids, and I'm also part of that group. I remember when I was like 7 or 8 years old and my older sister first showed this to me, I thought it was the most realistic looking thing ever. My kid brain just couldn't comprehend that like movie and TV show clips could be posted to YouTube. Everything on YouTube had to be real. A ton of people in the comments also debate the origins of the video, as just looking on the surface, the description has no information and there's no other videos on the channel besides Real Demons Caught on Tape. So where did this video come from? I decided to dig through the comments on the original upload, and that's when I saw a comment mentioning that they saw this video featured on Adult Swim at one point. I decided to search several different phrases and keywords of the Real Demons video mixed with Adult Swim, and that's when I found this upload from over 10 years ago on Adult Swim's official YouTube page. This clip comes from an episode of Off the Air, which is a long-running short segment from Adult Swim that's supposed to be trippy and feature no narration or context. In the episode titled Nightmares, we can see it opens with a portion from the Real Demons Caught on Tape video. Looking through the description, Adult Swim kindly credited Real Demons Caught on Tape being created by someone named Justin Martinez. Searching up Justin Martinez, I found that he's a VFX artist and has worked on several different horror projects throughout the 2010s. One of these movies credited was released in 2012 and was titled VHS. VHS consisted of 6 short films, with Justin working on one titled 10/31/98. Watching through clips from it, I was able to spot something pretty familiar. I also found an Ask Me Anything that Justin did from around 12 years ago, where he explicitly states that he created the Real Demons Caught on Tape video, and he gives some pretty cool insights of how he created it. He says the video took him 2 months to make, and that he created it using his own arm covered in black paint in front of a green screen. The jump scare at the end was also made using his face, and the entire thing was shot in his home. It's still unclear if the Chester Tyler 714 account that hosts the original upload is Justin Martinez or not, but it's pretty safe to say it's either him or someone he first sent the video to. If you made it this far into the video, thank you so much. Do you have a story from when you saw these videos, or was there a disturbing video that you remember and want me to find the origins of? Let me know in the comments, as I make sure to read every comment. Like my images series, I'd love to continue this series as long as I can keep finding videos that either personally traumatize me or haven't been covered to death already. We just hit 50k subs on the channel, which is still insane to me, so thank you guys again so much for the support. Make sure to like and subscribe if you enjoyed, as it helps me out a ton. That's all from me, take it easy and have yourselves a damn good one.